Good evening. Well, probably by the title, you can see either stuff has changed quite a bit or we're not in Michigan anymore. That's right. We are actually in Missouri. As much as I love that Michigan map, it was very frustrating for getting guidance set up, workers to run around and actually do stuff for you. It was a pain. And I ended up having to make a change. So we uprooted the farm, and we moved to Missouri here. I have done a little bit of work here, not a whole lot. Really, the only things that I've changed is added this shelter this building that we were looking at. So this is gonna be able to hold all of our hay and our bales and our pallets. Really, I bought it for kind of the pallets piece of that. I got a ginormous grain bin set up over here that should hold the majority of our grain anyway, but it didn't hold any sort of hay or anything like that. So either I had to have a bunch of bales sitting around the yard, which I really didn't want that, or I ended up getting this building right here. And as you guys probably caught a glimpse of, we do have just a little bit of hay in here. So it looks like I got about 45 hay bales and I got 48 round bales. Other than that, the only other things that I've done, I haven't bought any more animals. So kind of give you a brief overview of the farm. We do have farm animals. I know that's what we're working towards in Michigan. I guess you could say that we kind of streamlined it to kind of work out in our favor. But once again, that map was just super frustrating. Half the fields I had bought and the guidance lines were there or half there or they didn't work. It was very frustrating. Beautiful map. Love the map. Wish they get that fixed. I'd probably go back. I didn't delete that game. I still got it saved. So we can go back to that if they make improvements on that piece of it. One thing I was going to try is just to try to plow the fields to maybe make that work better. But I didn't want that to interfere kind of with our series. So we're making a big change here. I'm sorry about that. But, you know, I want to make this entertaining. And I also want to make it fun to play when I play it too. So that was a big thing is it wasn't fun to play. That's why I was behind kind of on Beet Harvest. I didn't get some stuff done in the background. It did not make that map very fun to play. So, welcome to Missouri. Like I said, we do have animals. We've got some chickens. We've got roughly 89 chickens is what we've got. We got some newborns, and we got some ones that are laying some eggs. Hopefully here, I have not fast forwarded a day yet, so that's probably why we're at 0 eggs. Our health is at 10. I do have food for them. I've added food. And we got some cows. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 cows is what we have. Looks like only 20 of them are producing milk. 20 of them are 6 months. So in a little, few months, they're going to be ready to start producing milk. And some of them are just little babies. They do obviously have a meadow. I am working on how do I get this total mixed ration and all this stuff figured out. I have one hay field right now. But to finish up on the animals, we do have sheep and we also have a few goats as well. So we got a couple different breeds of sheep here. They're having some good capacity. I'm hoping this meadow fills in. There's grass where they're at, so I'm hoping that fills in. We are going to put some grass in there. And last but not least, we have a few horses. Okay, we just got a handful of horses here. We got 5. I have gave them some grain. I have rode them too. So they are rode. That's supposed to make their value go up. So We're trying that. I'm working on getting them some hay. Root crops, I don't really have any root crops, so I don't know what I'm going to do there. I might just leave the 5%. We might just be at 95% efficient, and that's just, or effectiveness, I mean, and that's just how it's going to have to be, okay? But, or at least for now. So with that is number 1 and number 39 and number 8 came with this farm when I first started, okay? I started out with roughly $250,000. You can see I have $143,000. I can say, well, Jelly, you know, you bought that building. That was $200,000. You're right. That destroyed it. That destroyed my bank account. But you notice I have number 7, I have number 6, and I have number 4 bought. Okay, so I do have a $500,000 loan towards this farm. I ended up purchasing a loan, local bank. They were really accommodating. And with that, I needed more hay is the problem. Since I've got sheep, I've got cows and horses, all of those demand hay and silage. I need more grass. Now, I can make number 1 silage, and I might do that yet. It's not ready to harvest, so we can choose if we want to make part of number 1. We got a big silage bunker right here that we could do that with, or I can wrap bales. I can make this bales. Obviously, for the sheep, we need grass, so I needed another grass patch because this is a nice sized grass patch. Don't get me wrong, but it's one, and I don't have a stockpile yet. So, with the $500,000 loan, I bought these 3, and with that, this is what the balance I have left. I would love to have purchased number 9. I would love to have purchased number 2, even 28. That is a very decent. I'm just going to call it large grass field right there. Can't afford it. It's $286,000 for grass. So with these 2, they are oats, and I did harvest them. So everything but number 4, the grass needs harvested, and number 1, the corn needs harvested. Everything else has been harvested. Okay, and of course, number 8, I windrowed that. Windrowed number 7, windrowed number 6. We're going to get that straw stockpile up. And we also need to mow number 4. So, future, you know, obviously we want field number 9. This field number 2 is right next to home. Field number 3, I could have purchased that for $44,000 too. I'm going to save the money right now. Eventually, yeah, number 5, number 30. I mean, there's a lot of ginormous fields on this map here that I would love to tackle. We're going to tackle this. But like I said, I needed a change from that other map. It just wasn't doing it for me. So with that said, I do have a worker putting lime down on number 8. Obviously, the previous owners of the farm, once again, didn't take care of it. We didn't really get a really good crop off, but, you know, it is what it is. We do need to go in and check prices, though. Corn is going to be in January. Looks like we can sell it for a high. We do have some oats. I'm thinking about just saving these, though, for the horses. The horses will eat January. We could sell some if we want. And we do have 60,000 of wheat for chicken, so we will probably sell some of this. How much did the chickens actually hold? It wasn't much, 8,000 maybe. Yeah, about 7,500, something like that. So, not too worried about that. We're probably going to sell majority of that wheat. That's 60,000, I think, liters of wheat we got. Yep, 61,000 pretty much. So, we will have a little bit of income coming in. Hopefully, milk production ramps up. I don't know how long it takes to get the horses to be able to sell. I think they will be hopefully pretty profitable. And then we're going to have some wheat. We're going to have some eggs. So we're going to have, hopefully, give it a few months. That's how long we got to last here. We got to last a few months, and we're going to be able to roll. Okay. I love that the deer are actually in the yard all the time. You're probably going to say, hey, you built this building and it goes straight into grass. You're right. I need to do some decorating. I'm not a decorator, so I kind of hide from that, but I will get some rock and gravel paths here. I want to match what the actual, the roads already are here is what I want to do. But no, we're making do. I have not bought any equipment. The fertilizer spreader, this map didn't come with one, so I am leasing that one right now. And I think everything else came with the farm when we bought it or inherited it or whatever we want to call it here. So what we're going to head to do is, once that guy gets done liming that, we have a red tractor again. He's in the red one. You can see I'm in the green one this time again. So he is in a red one, and we're going to have him swath that grass field over there. And we're going to make probably part of it grass and part of it silage, I think is what the plan's going to be. But no, this baler came with it. It's a good little baler. We're going to need some net wrap at some point. One other thing I wish this map did have, it doesn't have a truck. So I need to be on the lookout for a truck is going to be on the list so I can go get some of those things. If not, we're going to figure something out. But no, like I said, I want to get our straw pile full production here. So this should give us enough straw for hopefully about a year. Turn on that automatic drop. It's a round baler. I'm not super fond of it, but you know, it is what it is. At least it has a built-in wrapper. Our fields aren't huge. You know, in Michigan, our fields are going to be ginormous. I wouldn't have put up with it. These are not as big, so I will deal with it for now. But it is a pain. I don't know why they haven't made... I think Vermeer actually makes I think they make a baler that you don't have to stop that does rounds. It has like a 2-chamber piece. It kicks like it like starts a little chamber while the bale's getting wrapped, and when it kicks the bale out of that second chamber after getting wrapped, the first chamber goes to the second one. So I think they have one. I'm surprised that hasn't made the game yet. Somebody has made one, I'm sure. Or they could even, I don't remember the model of it, but Deere even makes one that's over in Europe, which this game loves European stuff. It's real obvious, obviously. So, Deere makes one that, it just shoots a bale out. There's a curtain that takes off, and it just goes up and down, and away you go. Up and down, and away you go. They could even put that one in here. I'm just surprised they haven't had a quicker baler for round bales, because they hold a lot, but not enough more in the efficiency for a square. I mean, a square, you just roll and don't stop. These, you don't have a choice. So with these fields not being super big, we're gonna deal with it for now. We don't have the money to upgrade. I'm sorry. I wish we did, but we don't. I thought I missed a piece there. That's the other part, is trying to figure out when the gate gets completely latched for it to start picking up the windrow. Wonder if these are called something different in other parts of, the U.S. or in Europe or Australia, Brazil. What do you call these? We call them windrows. It's the only thing I've ever known is windrows. And see, we left a spot there. That's what I don't like, is I hit it too early, even though it's down, and kind of a pain, but it is what it is. Excuse me. Well, in my neck of the woods, the planting has begun. Real world, in the U.S. where I live, planting has begun. So it's really kicked off. I would say majority of guys are rolling. I would say 80% of guys have planted something at least. Some guys are rolling hard. Some guys are dipping their toe in a little bit, and they're, like I said, that the last 20% didn't really have anything in the ground yet. So there's a lot of things happening in the agricultural world right now. A lot of money getting put into the ground. A lot of time getting spent. away from families. But 'tis the season. See, I missed another spot there. That is what drives me nuts a little bit. But doesn't really make that big of a difference. It's not that much stuff. Just looks terrible. I mean, terrible. I wish they'd fix that. I mean, if it's just a little doodad, just make it look like a little doodad, not a whole partial windrow there. I always try backing up just a little bit. Sometimes I think I run over that windrow just a little too much. Oh, yep, just like that. I forgot to reset my bale counter. There we go. We'll see. We've only gotten a handful of bales. That'll give us an idea. Don't have to have an exact number. Just get an idea of it. Oh. They're dumping this out. It's a heck of a little kicker there. I've never seen one in real life, but straw bales are probably going to be your lightest bale, unless you're just having something that's really, really dry. And you take alfalfa or grass, it's going to be heavier usually than what straw is going to be, but it's a lot of force coming down on that. No, we haven't wrapped a single bale yet. But here's the thing: is if I have grass, can I have just grass? Is what I do want to find out. Or is this thing gonna wrap every single piece of grass? I hope not. If not, I'll have to figure out how to unload the wrap. Just act like I'm out, but then will it spit out a bale? I don't know. We're going to have to do some learning on that. I haven't been in that situation before. That's going to suck if I have to get like a pickup wagon just for grass. I mean, I'll lease one. No big deal. I'm going to go buy one, but could be kind of a pain in the rear. Did come with a pretty good bale trailer. I know in the Michigan map that we were playing, we had that big, long gooseneck trailer. Really like that trailer. This one actually has a pretty good one. I think it holds 22. I think it's a base game one. It's not too bad. I don't mind it, especially with stuff close to the farm like this. I mean, if we had ginormous fields like we did in Michigan, which we're gonna get that here, but we're not gonna bale the whole thing. Okay, that number 5 over there that you see, someday we'll probably own it. I'm not baling the whole thing. That takes a lot of time, and we're not going to need that much. I mean, even if we have a full barn of cattle and horses and all that stuff, we're not going to, just not going to need it. Okay. Get a couple of these short little rows out of the way. Actually, we're actually going to start on the long side. The way it's easy turning. I should have cleaned that little deal up by that bale, but that's okay. We're rolling. That's all that matters. I did slow my speed down finally, so that's why it took forever to get over here. As soon as I get my speed slowed down, I'm up and at him again. Okay, is that guy done over there? If this pass, I'm going to go check what's our helper doing. believe he's probably done. Yep, okay. Oh, hit the brakes. You're probably already at 14 bales already. So that'll be more than enough. More than enough. Okay, let's put it down. We'll get into the windrow. Shut that baler down so we don't burn as much diesel. Oh, pet peeve. I think this is in the new game update. I'm used to clicking on it and hitting enter and going straight into the vehicle. I can hit the down arrow there, but you see that first one set destination now. It's not enter vehicle anymore. I don't know if that's an in-game deal. I don't know if that's this map. I think the last time I played the Michigan one, it was doing the same thing. I think it was a game update, but I wish that was switched because I hit enter all the time. Then I'm already trying to set a destination. It's very annoying. Okay. So game, if you could give me the option of picking which one's on the top, I'm all for it, but don't make that change when I'm already used to doing something. Because I've done that, I bet 20 times already. I bet it was 20 times. Come on. She does not like this. We might have overpowered her a little bit. The 8 should be on here, and this should be on the baler, but this one's going to go straight to the mower. This needs to be my hay tractor for as long as I keep it. I need to pile the hours on it. Probably have a lot of maintenance on it, but, you know, is what it is. Oh, yeah, it does not like this spreader. See how she does up this incline here. See what she does. Actually, kind of handling it like a champ, but it really needs some more weight on it. It's throwing it to the right all the time. So... So yeah, you guys only missed harvesting those couple fields. I wanted to make sure this was going to work. So far, all the fields I've been in, everything's been great. GPS lines, fields are well designed for GPS lines. Oh my lord, we are off there. These red ones just kind of steer a little different. That one hooked up. We got some nice swathers here. Oh, I need to get rid of this weight. Don't need the weight anymore. Oop, almost went too far. Drop that old girl down. I'm guessing it's a 260 horse tractor. My goodness, she is not weighted down. Woo! Sweet Lord, there we go. Man. Wonder how it's actually going to handle these. It mowed the last field. At least the hired man did an alright job. But no, I like the look of these little rock roads here. The white rock roads. It's very nice details there. Big, huge ditches. Probably a little bigger than I'd like, but it is what it is. They're shaped nicely, and you can't actually get any more farm ground off of it. So they did one clever there, but they're a little wide. They could be about half of that wide, and I would be satisfied with it. So ditches a little excessive, but you know, it is what it is. They're shaped nicely. I'll give them that. They're shaped beautifully, and maybe they had to have them that wide to shape them that nice. It looks natural. Put it that way. Okay, let's see how you're gonna work. See, the whole field loaded. Michigan, the whole field and all the lines loaded. Thank you. Thank you. That's all I wanted. It was such a pain because I get halfway through a field and there's no lines. Or I would even save the game, go do something, come back, fire the game back up, and then all of a sudden they're gone again. And I'm back to the same glitch. It was a glitch. Had it been a glitch. I don't think it was a mod. I think it was the map. It was very frustrating. Very frustrating. So now we're bailing. We're rolling. Man, here in the US of A, it was 90 degrees today. Oof, that was a shocker temp. Tomorrow, supposed to be in the 60s. Little crazy. Huge temperature changes. Went from freezing to nice to hot back to now cold again. Supposed to be our nice time of the year right here, and we're running out of days on it, so the 90 stuff can wait. Can wait for the end of May and beginning of June, and July is going to be roasting. August is going to be roasting. Even September can be roasting around here. It's nuts. No, it was warm today. Been trying to not turn on the AC yet, and it's a tough one. It's a real tough one. I don't even know what we got here. Is this a 410 or a 370? I can't really tell. 370. That's plenty of pony for this baler, I'll tell you what. Got some expensive hours going on this old girl. Appreciation ain't cheap around here, but man, I don't have any other tractors. The old tractor ain't got enough ponies to do it, I'm sure. Yeah, now I'm scared of this baler. Wonder if it's going to try to wrap every grass bale over there. That's not going to be fun. It kind of ticked me off. Hopefully it gives me an option, like turn wrapper off. Just wanted to do it this way. If not, we'll get a wagon or whatever we do, and we'll give so much to the sheep and goats, and after that, we'll just kind of have to wait and see. It is August. Are we going to get another cutting or not? How's this one staged out? Grass. Oop. Grass will go through November, so... Oh, holy smokes, that's not going to be fun. And it's going to lift our baler up. Yep. Just keep going. You're 370. You can make it. All right. We'll go around here. Was not paying attention. Square baler wouldn't have done that. A little more money, but not a lot, actually, when it comes down to it. I think I missed that spot. Nope. Got it. Okay. Didn't miss anything there. And we're going to have another bale left. The other day, I don't know if they changed this or not, but I had majority hay bale. It's like 67% of a hay bale. Went to do straw, it was still a hay bale. First time I seen that, I thought it always switched wherever crop it was. I mean, not like it was a big deal, but first time I had seen it. Oh, wrong button. Sorry about that. He's swathing to be a madman over there. This one shouldn't be quite as big. Got some longer runs, but this one I think we're going to wait on the next set. I mean, we kind of bought that one early last time and kind of used it for the boost, and sometimes I feel like that's kind of a cheat. Sometimes I use that to my advantage. Just kind of depends. But probably gonna have to back up and get the rest of this one. Big pile up here. I forget what happened there. There was a story. I think I was getting hired guys going. I think it's what I was doing. I think I was getting some hired men running around. That's why this big pile up here happened. Oh, she ate majority of that. Dang, girl. Dang. Okay, we're gonna go get the old tractor here. I hope he's on the tedder. We need to get him on the rake. Oh yeah, hear the old girl purr. This is a feeding tractor. I got an ugly loader on it, but beggars can't be choosers, right? Oh. Set her down there. Oh yeah. Grabbing gears, baby. That's what she sounds like. Decent detail. Guess that's base game. Decent detail. I like that tire sound, but like at this point in time, you're not really gonna hear it. Is the thing when you're kind of coasting, or if you got a really long trailer. I love it for that, but this one, is what it is. Hopefully he'll rake this. All right, pulled her right off the road there. Is gonna save the game. I forgot to turn that off. It's okay though. Rather it save the game than all of a sudden they just crash and didn't save anything of what I did. I don't want to bail that field over there twice. Pretty monotonous stuff. Pretty sure oh my lord, return too sharp. Pretty sure I told you on the, back when we were bailing on the Michigan map that Deere has a baler that'll actually follow the tractor. So the tongue will actually swing out and actually follow the path of the tractor so you don't have to run on top of the windrow. Just came out with that. It's a new release. I don't think it's actually production yet. I think they got some testing units and some limited production units out, but I don't think it's completely out yet. There's a little tiny windrow here because these rows, now it planned that path. It's actually a little at an angle of what you think it is. It's not straight up and down. We are rolling here. Get this last turn row off and nothing but the straights. Oh, I missed part of that. Oh, we got her. Somehow, I don't know how he did it, but he did it. Oh man, I did a little far. Shoot. Yeah, that was close. We'll be able to go around it. Try to not time it right on one of those rows, so then you just run into it. Yeah, I'm sorry I didn't get you guys in on harvest. It wasn't nothing to write home about. It was about 30% yield, just like we were used to in Michigan. Wasn't that great. I think both of these two fields fit on that trailer. Both of these two fields fit on that trailer, and I had about 30% left in the combine. That combine is an S7 900, I believe. So we got we didn't get the big dog, but we got the big dog. Those things are crazy ridiculous with technology in them things. They're going to release more and more here this year on those, so there's going to be more features coming out for them. Super exciting stuff they're doing there. Some may call it revolutionary. Yeah. It's pretty neat. I don't know what we're going to do with this windrow here. I don't know if we can split it. Well, I don't know what we're going to do. We're going to have to do this way. We're just going to have to make it 2. Oh, hit the wrong button. There we go. Take off. And I think this is very overpowered. We got 3/4 going up this hill. What about in the flat once we get up here? Yeah, about half. Oop. Bag it up. We're rolling. We've got to clean this cab. Got to. Oh, shut her off too quick. There we go. A lot of wrap going. Who's putting money down that it's going to want to wrap them grass bales that I've got over there? I'll put it down. I don't think there's a way around it. Giants, get that fixed. It's ridiculous. I want a bale wrapper and use the wrapper when I want to. We're going to need some net wrap. We might not get all that baled over there with what we've got left. We're 1 of 4 and we're 3/4 of the way down. Oh, we missed a spot. Didn't do that all field. Dang it. Got a spot clear out there in the road. We'll have to see if we can pick that up. That's going to be annoying. I wish, I know cultivating will take those away, but I wish they'd go away in the rain. I think there was a mod, like a rain mod maybe, on one of the old farming simulators. Maybe it was, I don't think it was the previous one. I think it was 2 previous generations before that. Excuse me, I had to get a little bit of a swigger there. Man, throat was drying up on me. Talking on the phone all day and talking to you guys tonight. Get a little parched here and there. Whoa, Betty, what are we doing? Oh, turn it. Okay, that's how we're going to handle those. All right, crank that old girl. And we are going to pick up this spot, even most of the time we don't care about them. Was not paying enough attention. Sweet Lord. Come on. Thought she'd go a little further than that. To 35 bales. We're gonna be sitting pretty. Really are. Ah, we missed another spot there. Whatever. Okay. Come on. Last windrow. Let's see if that guy's done over there or not. I think he is. We're gonna stick the rake over there quick. See, once I change that, it does what I want to. I just hit enter like I usually do. Don't have to look. All right, Magnum. If I didn't have one windrow left, you'd be taking over baling. Slacking on your job. That is the tillage. And we don't have a tillage tool either. Oh my Lord. Better look to see what's on discount. Oh man, that's tough. That's tough. Unfold this old girl, man. You barely get up the hill. Holy smokes. Come on, buddy. Get up. Get up. Get at him. It's good enough for me. Go for it. Nice. Still don't get why you can't. I mean, I get why they probably don't allow baling, but let me try it. I'll set the track spacing up or whatever they call it on here. I'll set it up. Just let me try it. Come on. Oh my Lord. There we go. I'm feeling I'm gonna get fed up with this baler here pretty quick. Just takes so much more time. We would have been done 5 minutes ago. I bet you 5 minutes ago we would have been done. Make one of these passes. I bet we would have been done in half the time of this sucker. Half the time. Now, granted, when you go to wrap, then you got to go back and you got to wrap all those. And I'm guessing it's going to be a wash then. But when you're baling stuff like this, so you just need to put some twine or some net wrap around. Oh man, it's annoying. All right, let's try to go get this spot off the road. There we go. That would not have been very fun. Normally. Oh, we ramped that old girl, didn't we? Okay. See, it's still kind of straw. It's majority straw, which I guess I get, but I don't ever remember it being. It's like, find that to be a little bogus because I want hay right now. I don't need straw. You know, that's what drives me nuts a little bit. Is like, come on, really? See, there's no option over there to stop the wrap. Oh, my Lord. I think it's going to go straight to wrapping. Isn't it? Yep. There's no way to take that off, is there? Mm-hmm. What's the dealership got? Nothing that I need yet. That's pretty typical. Forage wagons. God, they're so expensive. My Lord. 50,000 I want to hold. 47,000, 40,000. That's actually it's a lot of hay, actually. It's quite a bit. Any more than 16 we're hauling that far. 20, 26 maybe? What can I lease that old girl for? Oh, it has a silage additive tank. That's actually kind of cool. But we're not doing silage, so I don't need that. $4,000. We're going to get it. What we might do, might have that forage wagon. Well, can't do that, can we? Nope. Don't know what I was thinking. Just me thinking out loud. Holy smokes, we lift up the pickup. Back it up, Betty. Come on, Jelly, get your head in the game, boy. It's going to take a lot of grass. It's only 3,500. Those bales are perfect. I guess I didn't have to watch that freaking thing being wrapped, didn't I? Jesus, Jelly. Come on, boy. Your head is not in the game, son. Not in the game. Uh-oh, we better get out of Leroy's way. Oh, let's just take the rest of this real quick. All right. We're getting out of your way, Leroy. Whatever his name is. It's a G, Gerald. Getting out of here. Oh, Jesus, Gerald. Freaking, you gonna run me over, man? Crank that thing, boy. Turn this old girl around. Put her down, Gerald. Get out of my way, boy. Hee-yah, hee-yah. Hee-yah, hee-yah. Whoa, back it up. Back it up. Oh, we still missed a little. All right, we're going to park this old girl over here. We'll get that forage wagon. I'm just gonna take one load, I'm gonna guess. I don't know that. I don't know how much I eat. I don't know how much any of those animals eat. Haven't messed with them in the new game a whole heck of a lot. Had some cows, a little bit of chickens. They had no sheep, and they definitely have never raised any horses on any farm sim game, actually. Never have cared. So that is a Jelly first right there. First time Jelly's ever had horses before. Now, I will tell you, riding the horses is a little overrated. Takes a lot of time. Wish I could hire that out for a little bit of money. Might find a mod for that. I mean, it's okay. It takes a lot of time to ride the horse, but whatever. Yeah, see that long field? Man, you get a lot of bales off of that old girl. Woo! This field, that's a big field, boys. A little waterway through it. This is a ginormous. All these fields are big. All of them are big. I do like the map. I really do. I think the map is great. So far, I haven't had any real big hiccups that I know of. Like I said, the only thing, the ditches are ginormous on this map. But hey, if that's the only thing, it's the only thing. I don't care. It's the only thing. The town's clear the frick over here on the west side of the county, or whatever you want to call this. Sorry, I had to sneeze. It's like something got up my nose, man. Woo! That's a nice house. Nice little setup. Got some cows outside. It's kind of neat. American flag. Love it. That's a rural America right there. Lots of American flags. Freaking all these trees, though. I think it's a corn dryer I can purchase, I believe. All right, forage wagon, here we come. Gotta go feed the sheepies. I pour a little bit, and man, that just kind of sucks, but whatever. We will get to a square baler at some point. It's just kind of monotonous work. 4,000 I didn't have to spend just because the dang frickin' wrapper, I can't shut it off. Come on, Giants. It's all about the details, boys. You can do that in real life. Just give me a button. Boop. Wrap her off. Boop. Wrap her on. That's all I needed. We're probably going to go load up a couple loads of these and probably going to be a day. Probably going to call that a night. Getting tired. Work's been really busy and starting to wear on you after 4 days, going into the fifth one. But we're going to make it through. Just it wears on you a little bit, seems like. Come on, boys. Hey, look at that. They're probably a little overpowered for this wagon, too, but like I said, I don't have a choice. Not the other two, that case, it would probably handle this one. It probably would. But it's going to get hooked onto the baler there. Problem is we got a lot of things over there that, see, we're going to have to bring that over. There's my fancy dancy. That sucker will hold 22. See, once I switch to square bales, don't think I can use it anymore. Gosh darn. It's got you one way or the other way. They got you. Got you. That boy's doing some work. Get it, son. All right. There we go. Now we're putting some grass in her. 1,000 liters already. Crank it. Crank it. That weight ain't got no dirt on it. Rest of it does. Look at Jimmy. Look at Gerald doing stuff here, boy. Trying to get your turn rows off. Just give me a second. Gosh dang, Gerald. Oh, this is going to be... 2 of these is going to be half the field, boys and girls. It's going to be half the field. We're only a quarter foot. Oh, my Lord. All right, it isn't going to be a half the field. Maybe a quarter of the field. And we're going to get another cutting. I would put money. We're going to get another cutting. We got a lot to do before we fast forward today. I've been waiting to fast forward today to see what the animal statistics are going to do. Kind of figure out what they're going to eat. I'm just sitting here anxious, but I need to fertilize these. I need to lime these fields. Nobody takes care of anything, apparently, in the farming simulator world. Whenever you inherit, buy ground, etc., they just freaking don't take care of it, apparently. Don't know why. We need precision farming to come out. We need See and Spray to come back so I can save me some money. Actually, you probably would save more money with weeders, but just because you wouldn't have chemical costs. Man, I thought that would have been full by now. Jeez Louise. Give her a heck, bud. Out of the way, Gerald. Not a boy. Also, that trailer rattle, I don't think it's going to rattle when she's full. Especially when she got all this tonnage in her. Is she full? We got the big tires on this 8370. What the heck? $8 excuse me. It's the new model. It's the new model, Jelly. It's $8 What are you, a noob? No, I'm not. I just used to the older models. It's 8370. $8 8370R. Deere does a good job of just tweaking the name Itsy Bit, so you call it the same thing forever until you finally switch. Then they're on the next one. Then you call that the same thing forever until they finally switch. Just is what it is. All right, we're blowing in here, boys. Look out. Coming in hot. Oh, man. Need to get my driveway. Ain't got no driveway yet. Jeez, wazers. Oh, hey, we got a little bit of wool. Baba, black sheep, have you many wool? Yes, sir, yes, sir. Not even a pallet full. There we go. Let's unload it. See what she's got. She gonna hold it all? And the worst part is, these animals are gonna grow, which means they're gonna eat more than what they're gonna be eating right now. So, kind of gotta put her on the heavy side a little bit and see what we got. They freaking ate all 26,000. Well, hopefully that sucker is about full. We're going slow. Save game. Gosh darn. Save it later. Oh, Lord. That ain't even half. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. We're doing 2. That's it. We're going to do 2, and we're going to wait. They're not going to starve in a day. Can't eat that much in a day. We're going to do 2. If we have to do more next cutting, we're going to do more next cutting. But we're going to do 2 loads. Rest is silage. That's how we're going to play that game. Rest is silage. 2 loads grass. Trying to have a little bit of cash with that corn so I don't have to chop all of it, so I can get some stuff. But we can run thin. But you know, we're gonna need a tillage tool. We're gonna need a couple other things. Probably not actually thinking of, but tillage tool really comes to mind. Would probably need to till some of this ground already. They don't pay me to no-till it. Can't even plant it if it gets hailed out. So it will take a quarter. I bet it's 3 windrows long at least. No, 4. 4, that's my guess. 4 windrows. Put her in a chat. 4 windrows. Over or under? We're rolling. Come on. Come on. Let's go, let's go, let's go. There we go. Pick it up, pick it, pick. Spinorama. There we go. That was 42%. Ah, man, it's going to be 3, ain't it? Shoot. Not even 3, about 3 1/4. Dang. Well, that one was a little longer, so still not going to be 4. If you pick the under, you're right. Hopefully this is a shallow one. Hopefully there's a shallow one where it's overlapping a lot. Dang it. Doesn't get that much shorter to make it 4. Already at 63. We'll be at 70. Probably almost 80 by the time we get to the end of this. $75. Split the difference. What's Gerald doing over there? Ah, he's got a little last windrow there. Okay. Got you off the hook this time, Gerald. Oh, loading of windrows is terrible in this game. Doesn't matter what the map is. Did that on the last one. Kind of messes with you. He's like, why are we missing a piece of the windrow? And then all of a sudden, bloop, hey, loaded. Probably my computer. Computer's not the greatest. I built it from scratch, but I had a budget, so it's not the best. I got other things I would like to buy before that. Would like to get in a flight simulator. Got the game, played it, love it. Got junk joystick though, so saving up for something else. It's all a man can do. It's all a man can do. All right, here's my second one here. Oh, boy. Unload. Look at that goat over there. We're gonna check out the animals, and we're gonna sign off after we get this dumped here. We did some decent work. Like I said, once again I apologize for the map change. I really do. Just gotta understand, it was getting to be the point. It was not fun to actually play that map. So, okay, got that girl shut off. We'll have to unhook from it. The heck is that? Oh, that's real cool, ain't it? I bet is that from the inside? Something looks weird. Yeah. I'm guessing it's supposed to be the hay that's in the troughs. Okay. Look at these little guys. Look at a little goat there. Kind of stuck weird, but whatever. A big mama goat. Little lamb. Big sheepers. Oh, look at him. Jeez, about to jump as high as I was, boy. Oh, there's old Billy. Yeah, nice goatee, bud. See, I've got grass, but it doesn't say it's a meadow. Who the hell put this down on a meadow? Why would you not put a meadow down? Does this one have a meadow? No, doesn't show anything different. So I'm hoping that spawns in as a meadow is what I'm hoping. They look the same. It's got to be a meadow. Got to be. One day it'll tell. It'll tell. I think these little cows, this grass is tall. They could eat for days. It said it was 40%. Bogus. Brown Swiss. Look at that. And there's straw in here, but I don't have straw in here. Weird. Okay. These are the cows. They got a nice lot here. It's not bad. A little pasture. I like how it goes downhill. Very, very well planned. Love it. Don't know why he did different posts, but whatever. Minor details. Don't know if I want to add another one of those. Maybe I could cut this tree down. Maybe like put it in here or something maybe for the sheep. And then the horses don't have anything either if I put straw down. Might put that on the back side, I'm gonna guess. Look at this horse stall deal. It's got water. Can I open any of this? Nope. Oh, it's got a nice arena to ride them around on. Got some tires. Here's my 5 horses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're looking pretty good. I got some food. It's a pretty one there. But no, that's the farm. We got the shop. We didn't show you the shop, but shop's over there. Silos, drove through them. Houses out front. There wasn't a great place to put this, but I wanted it in the middle of nowhere. And honestly, if I could get the shed without this piece of it, I would. I would have. I would only got the hay. That's all I wanted it for, was for hay. That way I could store bales in here. But I didn't have piles laying around the yard all over. Like, it would look trashy. This, it's a little bit of an eyesore. Doesn't really fit the motto of the rest of the stuff, but hey, it's going to keep track of all that stuff. Fill up with seed, fertilizer, all that stuff. We can do. We're gonna use it. We get our slurry or manure too full, we can use it. It'll hold anything. That's what I like. I wish if this would hold everything, I wouldn't have put this here. I like the little grass in the yard. I mean, farmyards have big grass patches. You know, you got to pull this stuff in and out, unfold it, fold it, all that stuff. So anyway, I don't know what exactly this sign is. Remove all main farm roads. I don't know what that means, but it's a sign, and I don't know if I can delete it. Oh, chickens. Forgot to show you chickens. Kind of over here in the middle of nowhere. I kind of forget about them. There's the rooster. We got the one rooster. Holds 475. Moses, that's a lot. Yeah, they messed over here in the corner. I don't really know why that's not together, but whatever. Well, we just won't look at it. It's got little feeders around here. That's kind of neat. It's got little chicken feeders around the wagon, coop wagon. Neat little deal. We got little chickens. We got a little chick there. It's kind of half grown. Don't have any eggs yet, but no, it's a good time. So, well, with that, I want to thank you guys for tuning in. Really appreciate you listening, watching, doing whatever you're doing. This is going to be Jelly signing off.